I'm just going to do a quick video really on how I set up my YouTube channel. Sort of what my numbers are, what was involved in getting it off the ground, what did I have to buy, equipment and software and things, how much time I'm having to put in, and a little bit later on in the video I'm going to tell you how many subscribers I'm getting, my watch hours, my views, all that kind of thing. So hang around for that, that'll be coming near the end of the video. I realise obviously for regular watchers of my channel this might not be exactly what you signed up for, but I've got loads more videos to come in the allotment, and got a few chicken videos to come as well. I've just posted one the other day, so check that one out. And also as well, I keep meaning to say on the videos, if you've got any sort of topics or ideas or anything you want me to talk about or do a video on, with the allotment or the chickens or anything in general really, just drop them in the comments below as well. I'm always interested to hear what people want to say and things, so yeah, drop them below. So with regards to this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, give a bit of background so you can get an idea on sort of who I am. And I'm going to talk about what I bought to set up, how many hours I'm putting in, how many videos I've got, what's the sort of the succession rate of videos, how fast am I posting them. This is for people basically who might be in a similar position to me. They might have just got started, or you're interested in starting your own channel. So what I want to do really is just give a realistic impression of someone who's completely normal. You know, I've got no sort of experience in doing this. I'm not particularly comfortable in front of the camera, although I've improved since my last few videos. So yeah, just a normal lad really who decided to set up a YouTube channel. So if that interests you, hit subscribe, because I'll be doing a couple of these videos. Just being outside there wondering what I'm doing, talking to myself. Yeah, I'll be doing a couple of these videos probably every few months, just to sort of document how it's gone and where it's gone and that kind of thing. So yeah, just a little bit about myself. I'm not going into too much detail, just want to keep it relevant to sort of YouTube and things. So I got an allotment probably about a year ago. Always in the back of my mind I sort of said, oh, I'll start a YouTube channel, like, because the type of things I do, obviously I'll grow my veg, I've got chickens. I do like little builds like cold frames, sheds, like loads of stuff like that, so I always think, oh, this would lend itself to making a good YouTube channel. Always in the back of my mind, but never really was committed to it, in the sense that I didn't really know what it all entailed. I didn't know if I'd have enough time and all that kind of thing. So the catalyst really was when I moved my greenhouse from my mum's to the allotment, and I was just doing a bit of research and having a look on YouTube just to see if there was any similar videos of how to dismantle a greenhouse and moving things. There was literally a handful, and one of the videos, which had over 100,000 views, was just like dead blurry, and the content was good and all that, and the guy was good, but the video, the quality was crap. Yeah, so I thought I could do a half decent one here, and I just thought I'd do it. You know, I've got a camera here which I'll go into in a second, but I just used my phone, just a Samsung Galaxy, which quality wise is just really good. I use that probably on like 50–60% of my videos, to be fair. So yeah, so I decided to bite the bullet and just go for it, and just, however bad the video was, just do the video. And just get it put on there. So that was the first one I put up, and yeah, so you can check that out anyway, so you can see like what someone's first video looks like. There's bits of it were good, I was pleased with bits of it were crap, to the point where I wasn't even like positioning the camera horizontally. It was just landscape, sorry, it was just horizontal. So some bits were crap, others were decent, but it did really well, so you can have a look at that. I'll put that in the comments, in the description box below, so you can check that one out. But yeah, so I just thought, just go for it. I was shielding as well from January, so I had loads of time on my hands. I thought, well, if I'm not going to do it now, you know, this is the only time to do it really, so I just thought I'd get on with it and just post as much as I could, no matter how bad. Just did it really, and just gone on from there. So the long-term goals is I would love it to get sort of monetised and just earn a little bit of a side income. So that's the aim really, long term. I've given myself a year, because you've got to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to qualify for monetisation. So that's a whole another video. I'm not going to get into all that here, but basically if you want to start earning money from adverts and things, you've got to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the space of, the watch hours is from the previous 365 days, so that can change obviously as the days go on. The subscribers is indefinite, so 1,000 subscribers, and that, you know, 5 years that could go on to just until you hit 1,000. But anyway, that's another video. There's people out there who explain it a hell of a lot better than I ever could, so just check them out. But yeah, so the long-term goals is to get monetised, and the short-term was just to upload as much as I can. The idea was to film pretty much everything I do over the allotment, and just upload it, just try and get as much out as I can, not sort of caring too much on the quality at first. I just wanted to get the content out there and do it. And so yeah, so I just cracked on with that basically, and you can probably see that I'm not great in front of the camera. You know, you don't have to be an out there sort of full of confidence person, you know, like you see on the telly and all these big YouTubers who have teams of people working for them as well. You know, I'm like, I do everything myself, like most of you guys will. Film it, edit it, do all the sound and things. Yeah, just do it all myself. So yeah, you just get by, and I think I've come on so much from the first few videos. Like, even if it doesn't look very good, I feel more confident. I feel like I can do it better. My editing got a bit better. Especially from that first video. I was just using a software trial, so I didn't even have all the features for that. I'll talk about that shortly as well. So yeah, so short term, just get as much as I can, gradually sort of building the quality hopefully and getting better as I go. Obviously trying to boost the subscribers. As you post more videos, the watch hours will take care of itself really. Yeah, so that's sort of my aim really, and nearly 3 months in, I'm sort of doing quite well, I'd say, with that. So I'll update you on the numbers and things as we go. So I just want to talk a little bit about what I bought to get started. The first video that I did, the greenhouse video, and by the way as well, if you're watching this and you're interested in starting your own channel, it doesn't matter what your channel's about, you don't have to be interested in all the allotment stuff. You know, this is just, obviously, the point of the video is just that I'm new, I've just set up and I'm just trying to pass on genuinely and honestly how you do it and my thoughts and stuff on it. So it's just to give you a realistic insight really into how you go about it without all the rubbish and things of people promising this and that and just making stuff up. This is all 100% real. And I'll be honest with you, so yeah, just you can check the videos out if you want, just from a sort of point of view of this is what someone starting out is doing. Basically, you don't have to be interested in the content, but just look at it from a YouTube point of view. But it'd be interesting to see what everyone else is doing, so just drop it in the comments below. If you've started, how many subscribers you're on. Tell us how it's going, you know, if you've got any questions on starting a channel, that kind of thing. So the first thing I want to say is when I got started doing my videos, I did the first few on my camera phone, and I bought a camera now. I've got a Canon 600D second-hand. It's a 10-year-old camera, but it's a good one. It's got the flip screen as well, so I can see the screen here when I'm talking, so I know I'm in shot and things. So if you're going to get a camera, just get one with them, because you'll be forever walking back around the camera just to see what the shot's like. So it's just so easy, you can just see now what's in shot. So definitely get one of them. But as I say, quality wise, from this to my phone, it's not much difference at all really. You can do more here. It's got sort of, it's got more bells and whistles and that, but you really could start a successful YouTube channel just on your phone, and people do that, especially if you're shooting inside and things as well. You won't really need to think about audio too much. Now, because I'm outside, I bought a mic, a wireless mic, which I've actually got here. Just to show you. So it's just look, I don't think you can see this. So you've got the receiver and the transmitter. One goes in the camera. I'm not using it now, by the way. This is just the camera's audio, and obviously the little mic thingy that you obviously put there. Yeah, so I got this because I was filming outside, and obviously it's windy and things, so the quality is crap when it's when you've got background noise and that. So that's why I did this. But I got this for £20. I mean, I was looking online and just seeing the best mics and best budget mics and stuff, because I didn't want to spend a fortune. I didn't want to. I just wanted to get cracking with it all, and not really want to spend like £1,000, on equipment and things. There's not much point in the beginning anyway. So yeah, that was 20 quid. It does the job. I mean, I wouldn't. Obviously, there will be a difference between the more expensive mics, but that's great, really. I mean, I haven't got any complaints with that one. And so yeah, I'll pop the link below as well. So if you just want to get started, if you just want a basic mic that does the job, yeah, just get that one, 20 quid. So yeah, as I say, the camera, Canon 600D. I paid, I think it was 350 quid with the lens and the tripod and all that. It was a bit of an investment as well, because we've got a baby on the way in a couple of months, and I wanted a good camera just to get videos and pictures and all that kind of thing. So I thought I'd get it. It's tied in with the YouTube thing as well, so it's worth it. But as I say, you definitely can start if you've got a decent camera phone. You can just get cracking and start filming with it, and upload. So yeah, one thing to mention as well, I've got one of those, I can't remember what you call it now, by Joby. It's a grip thing for my phone. So phone attaches in here. This is really good, so you can like attach it to anything specifically good for outside. For me, you want something like attach it to the fence or wherever I'm working and things. I think I paid 12 quid. It was just a cheap one. You can get better ones, and I probably will invest in a better one. But this is doing the job so far. So definitely get this if you are using your phone. Right. So as we speak, I think I've got about 37 videos. Now I was posting like a video a day for the first couple of weeks. Since I've gone back to work, that's like slowed down a bit. But I'm trying to get at least 2 or 3 a week. Just get that consistent. Hopefully the algorithms will pick it all up and boost them or whatever it does. But you do find as well, it's interesting because you do go a couple of weeks or whatever, and it's steady in terms of views and things, and then all of a sudden it'll just spike, and then like it'll stay there for a bit and then go again, hopefully. And the more the more videos you're putting on, the more views you're getting. The retention rate's quite important. Basically, how long your video is getting watched for. 50% seems to be my average, and if it's getting likes and comments and watch hours on it and stuff, the algorithms will pick it up and start putting it in recommended videos and suggestions and things, and that's really when it takes off. Yeah, so I've got, I'd say, my best video. I think the best video has just come up to 5,000 views, which I'm over the moon with that. I mean, 3 months in. I've got a couple of videos now which have smashed the 1,000 mark, and it's going all the time. It's obviously getting better all the time, so that's really good. But yeah, I mean, I put a lot of time in it. Obviously this here, it doesn't require too much. I've just basically got a few notes on here, and it's just a continuous sort of chat really. I am stopping and starting and just reading over a little few things in between, but it's not much really. If I'm doing stuff in the allotment, it takes more time. I need to get different angles of things, and I use this and I use my phone just to get different shots and things like that, so it's a little bit more involved. So yeah, it just depends what you're doing and really, in terms of how long it's taken. Your average video, I'd say, well for me anyway, it probably takes us about an hour and a half to edit and upload it. Probably 2 hours all in once you've filled out the boxes on YouTube and things like that. So that's pretty decent, and then obviously it depends on the video how long it's going to take. So yeah, so I'm trying to just fit it in really. It's obviously quite hard when you're working and things, and it's going to be even harder when the baby comes. But I'm going to keep going, try and get a couple in a week, and just see how it goes from there. So the things I've found a little bit difficult, the biggest thing really is I don't mind talking in here when I'm in the house and that, but like if I'm over the allotment, like I've done quite a few like voiceover videos, so I don't mind filming things and doing the things, but I haven't really done too much talking in front of the camera on the allotment, because it's daft really. I know it's daft, but people will walk past and just think, what the hell is he doing with his camera and that. So I'm hoping in time, you know, my confidence will build that I can just do this over there, and you know, like it doesn't matter what people think really. I know it doesn't, but anyway, that's how it is. So yeah, so I just want to build my confidence sort of in the allotment, talking in front of the camera. So I found that quite tricky. The editing process I really enjoyed. It's sort of become like a new hobby of mine really. I love it. I enjoy shooting the videos, but it's hard to get perfect shots and good shots of different angles and things. Sometimes you really have to, like, it's a bit trial and error. You make mistakes, and then you think you've shot everything, and then you go back and you upload it on the computer, and you haven't got the shot that you quite wanted, so you have to you could either do it again, but if I've planted some things over there, you wouldn't really get one chance of doing things like that. So you just have to just do your best really. You could put like a little voiceover thing or just a little caption on saying, just explaining the mistake even, or just cover it, try to do your best to cover it up. So just whatever works best for you really. Yeah, so I've been relatively okay really. Obviously time wise it's going to be a bit tricky keeping it up as I get busier. Yes, I think that's the only thing I've found difficult really, is just talking in front of the camera over there when people's walking past and people in the allotments and things. And I know it's stupid and I should just forget about them, but that's the way it is. Right, so I just want to talk to you now a little bit about all the numbers on my channel. I think the 5th or 6th of March was my first video. As it stands, I've got, let's have a look, 192 subscribers, which I'm pleased about. It's some days I'm only getting 1 or 2, a couple of days I've got 10. Averages, well, yes, the average weekly subscriber rate is around 30-35, so I'm happy with that. As I say, by the time I've been on it a year, I hope to have reached the targets easily. And if it's going like that, the more I post as well, the more subscribers I should get, so I should be easily getting the targets, so that's good. Watch time, let's have a look. So for the past 28 days is 442 hours, so that's really good, I'm happy with that. Overall I've got 690, so you need 4,000, I've got 690. So yeah, again, really happy with that, and as I post more that'll go up. My aim is to get to 1,000 hours a month, so then that'll easily be smashing the 4,000 mark. Yeah, so it's over 4,500. That's the keeping chickens for beginners video. So I'll pop that below as well, so you can have a look at and then you can sort of judge for yourself. You can sort of have a look and think, why is this taken off and some of the others haven't. There's a couple of them, they've been on for a month, or maybe only got 50 views or something, but having said that, there's been a couple like that from the early days, and then all of a sudden a month later they've just taken off. So I think it's once the algorithms get a hold of the video and realise that you're posting more and think, I don't really know how it works, but there's been videos where they've just been sort of trickling along and then all of a sudden they've just flown. It's once YouTube starts suggesting the videos, they just take off from there. So yeah, obviously thumbnails as well. So you've got to spend the time really editing your thumbnails. Watch some videos on that. I'm not going to go into here, but there's loads of good videos on how to get a good thumbnail. I just use GIMP as well, by the way, so I haven't talked about what I use yet. So I use GIMP, which is a free photo software on the computer. It lets you do everything you want really. I think professionals even use it, so definitely get that. And Power Director I use, so I pay £50 for the year, and that's really good. It lets you do everything you want. So yeah, check them out. That does have a free version as well, like a trial version thing, but some of the features are disabled on it, so it's worth paying if you're going to do it properly. You know, if you're in it for the long haul, you might as well just pay the 50 quid and you know, get that sorted, and so then you start off on the right foot. The first greenhouse video I did was using the trial, so I couldn't like speed things up as well, so that was a bit annoying. I was like hoping to do time lapse of a few things, but I couldn't. So I just had to like chop it up and edit it and stuff. But yeah. Just check that out. Yeah, so my real-time views, so that's views in, I always look at the 48-hour one. As it stands, it's on 880 views, that's over 2 days, obviously, 48 hours. I want to get that to 1,000. So I always set myself like little targets like that, so that they're achievable. I mean, for the first 6 weeks, it was sort of more like 200 to 300 views. But it's all happened relatively fast. I mean, 10,000 views in the last 28 days. I know it's small in terms of YouTube and things, the grand scheme of YouTube, when you've got people doing like 1 million views in a day on one video and that, but 10,000 views like for 28 days, you know, for someone like me, just doing it by myself and that, I think it's pretty decent. You know, obviously it's going to grow. I mean, in another 3 months, you know, that hopefully it'll double, so you know, 20,000 views in 28 days. So it's just, I always just set myself little goals and things, little targets that are hopefully achievable, and all you can do is just keep going, just do your best, and you know, you'll get there. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope I haven't been waffling on too much. I probably have, but if you're like me, you know, if you're just going to be getting started, or if you're already started, you want some tips and things, or just, you know, give me some tips as well. You know, I don't know it all by any stretch. Just drop it in the comments. You know, let us know what's worked for you. You know, if you want us to talk about anything a bit more in detail, any area that I've covered here, I can do another video on a bit more in depth. Yeah, just hit the subscribe button as well. You know, even if you're not interested in allotment stuff. You can, as I say, you can watch it from like a YouTuber point of view, just see like what I'm doing, like this is my first year, you know, so what does a new YouTuber video look like, you know what I mean? You can sort of think of it like that. And yeah, so regular subscribers, if you've got this far, thanks very much. There'll be loads of videos coming in the allotment, and again, if you want us to do anything in particular, just pop that in the comments below as well, happy to do that. So yeah, I think I'll wrap that up now. Thanks for watching, really appreciate that. So I'll do similar videos every couple of months. Obviously my main thing is the allotment, so I don't want to spend too much time. This is just a little add-on, a little extra. So I'll do these every now and again. So yeah, I'll end it there. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and help the channel. Alright. Thanks guys, cheers, bye.